What's up, guys? It's Zero bringing you another Black Ops 2 gameplay commentary. This is part 2 of the videos I uploaded yesterday with the games against the two players who were playing as a team in free-for-all. And I'm going to go ahead and warn you right off the bat that this is much campier than you have ever seen me play. And the reason that it's campier than I had played previously is because I knew that these two were going to be gunning for me hard this time. So I didn't want to engage in a lot of 2-on-1 gunfights, where I didn't have a pretty big advantage. So I thought, you know what, let's just show these kids how you actually play this game. I'm not condoning camping, but in a situation like this, camping was a very valid choice. I think that, it just, really, because you miss a lot of trash talk in between the last round and this round. And I just really wanted to put it on these kids to show them that, you know what, you can 2v1, but when you come up against somebody who's actually half decent at the game, even your little 2v1 cheating bullshit's not going to save you. So I spend the majority of the match in this room, which kind of makes for boring gameplay, and I do apologize about that. I just wanted to upload this as sort of like a kind of more of a vindication video than anything. Like, what, you guys are playing as a team, you just got your asses whooped 3 times in a row. This time pretty severely. I mean, they both went pretty deep negative on this. And you'll see some absolutely ridiculous instances of them playing as a team in this one. So if there was any doubt, if it was too subtle in the last video, the proof that they were playing as a team, there's none. There's no doubt in this video. I mean, it was just them constantly coming after me, one after another, sometimes both at once. So that's why the gameplay is the way it is. Like I said, don't look at this one for amazing gameplay. This isn't about the actual gameplay, as it was more of the vindication against these two bitches. So, just wanted to put that out there. Just wanted to let you know that, this isn't another one of those gameplays where, you'll think, oh, holy shit, Zero, you did really well. I did do really well, but it's because I used, the easy tactics. I took the easy way out this game. And I'll admit that up front. Now, it still floors me that people would do this. Like, I can't tell you how many times I've gotten messages from people, after I've been killed off of like a 26 or a 27 streak in free-for-all, saying, oh man, you almost had the nuked out, I feel bad about killing you. And my response is always, well man, if I don't earn it, I don't want it. I don't want to boost to get it, I don't want to cheat to get it. So, a lot of people have offered to boost with me in a free-for-all lobby so that so that I could get nuked out. And that's just not my style. Like I said, the achievement to me is meaningless if I don't earn it. I don't want to, not a perfect metaphor here, but I don't want to be an NFL running back, trying to run through a pee-wee football line. That to me is just, you wouldn't feel good about that. Adrian Peterson doesn't want to run over a bunch of 7-year-olds, and I don't want to shoot a bunch of people who weren't shooting back just so I can get an achievement. I mean, the whole point about nuked out, the medal itself is nice, but it's more just to prove to myself that I can do it, that I have the capability of getting 30 kills in a free-for-all without dying. If I have to cheat to get it, then my entire reason for doing it pretty much goes out the window. So, that's just how I feel about that. And look, look right there. Perfect example. Both of them obviously stacked up on the door and had a plan to come in and try to take me out. They thought, well, if we can't get them one at a time, then we'll just both rush in there. And then, of course, when they do both rush in there, they both get destroyed by 2 shotgun blasts, which, like I said, I hardly ever play this game mad. I hardly ever play it vindictively. But this match, I definitely wanted to put it on these guys, and I didn't care what kind of tactics I had to use to do it. I just wanted to thump them. I wanted them to, reevaluate their choice of games. I wanted them to quit here and go buy Hello Kitty Online and Rainbow Bright's, Magic Fun Time Adventures. That's what I wanted to do to these guys. I didn't want to see them ever play Call of Duty again, especially with that douchebag with the swastika emblem. Honestly, it's not even edgy anymore. At this point, it's just sad. It's just, I just don't understand the fascination with racism and sexism and, all that stuff that people on Xbox Live think is so edgy and cool and funny. It's not edgy, it's not cool, it's not funny. No one over the age of 14 sees that emblem and goes, oh, he's got a swastika for his emblem, he must be really cool and edgy. No, we don't think that. We think that you're just acting like a douchebag. Just like that dude right there. You know what, dude, really? You're really deep negative. I've been destroying both you and your teammate this entire time, and you're going to try to teabag me? Well, you're going to teabag me after, that kill, well, congratulations, you killed me. You know, if that's what it takes for you to get pumped up, for you to get motivated for this game, especially when you're cheating in free-for-all and getting your ass whooped by one person, then by all means, feel free to continue doing it. Because if that's the only satisfaction, if that's the only joy you're getting out of playing this game, is cheating to win and then being a douchebag when you do get a kill, no, like I said, man, this game just may not be the game for you. You know, I hear that Viva Pinata is on sale. You may want to go pick that up. That's a pretty good game for people who can't win Call of Duty games normally. So, I don't understand the mindset of these guys. I honestly don't. Like, hey man, let's cheat in a free-for-all so that our win percentage and our KD can go up. It's like, but you didn't earn that. How are you gaining any satisfaction from something that you don't earn? You know, I'm not a rich man, never have been. I've had to work for most everything I've had in my adult life. And I can tell you that when you earn something, when you put in the work and you get it and it's yours because you worked for it, that is 10 times more satisfying, and you appreciate what you got more because you did it yourself, because you put the work into it. Now, if somebody just gives you something, it's nice, yes, you still have that thing, but the way that you get it, you can't really take much pride in having it. You know, if say you're into cars and you want to buy yourself a Bugatti, you know, would you appreciate that Bugatti more if you went out and you busted your ass and you worked for it and finally saved up enough to afford it, or if somebody just handed it to you? You'll have it either way, but you'll probably appreciate it and take care of it, and and really care about it a lot more if you had to put the time in to earn it. And that's how I feel about video games. You know, and granted, video games are not a huge achievement, guys. I'll tell you what, the greatest Call of Duty player in the world has zero relevance outside of Call of Duty. That's it. You know, nobody is ever going to ask you what your score per minute is on a job application. Nobody's ever going to want to know what your win-loss ratio in free-for-all is to get into college. You know, Call of Duty is important in the microcosm of Call of Duty. That's it. So the fact that you would cheat to get a good score or to be able to win at a video game it's a competitive multiplayer title. The whole point of the game is to compete with other players. If you take that aspect out of it, I just don't understand what you're playing for. You know, it's like playing a first-person shooter, a campaign mode, and then entering in a God mode code. You know, what's the point of that? I mean, I guess maybe so you can advance in the story? Other than that, I just don't see how you get any satisfaction out of it. And look at that beautiful final kill. And if I hadn't killed him, I would have died there too. But that just felt like kind of the final fuck you to those two. Well, until next time, guys, this is Zero saying, I'll catch you on the flip side.